We've got fans from all over the world. Remember, a lot of people have travelled from Kenya to be kilometres. We bumped into some people from Utah yesterday. They'd made the trip. They'd flown overnight and they were there, just so excited to be here.
Yes, we bumped into so many amazing fans yesterday, but specifically a family from Utah that flew all the way here. It was a mother and two sons, and I said, you know, why are you here? And they said, we love ELIUD. We love marathoning, and we are here to support ELIUD.
There are two things going through my mind right now, which are, firstly, we should enjoy just watching this guy run, because we're not going to get maybe too many more chances to see him like this. And the second of all is, I hope that he's enjoying it. You know, even though he's in this tumult of exertion, even though he must be hurting so much, we really hope that he's soaking this in some way.
The next 15 minutes of this man's life, and indeed the pacemakers as well, but particularly ELIUD KIPCHOGE, could be life-defining, and that is not overstating it. This is going to be, if he does it, an achievement off the scale. It's never been done before, and I think it transcends running, sport, and it really truly pushes the boundaries as we've never seen before.
I think, you know, the sport of marathon running is watched by not that many people. If he does this, everyone will know one marathon runner at least. You know, they'll know the guy that broke 2 hours in the marathon.
They'll know him as ELIUD, yes.
Oh, wow.
And it's metronomic again, isn't it? The pacemakers have done an absolutely outstanding job. From memory, correct me both of you if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've had a kilometre outside 2:52. I think that's the slowest we've had.
Correct. 52 has been the slowest.
And we've had a 2:48 as the quickest.
Yeah, so they've been really within a tiny window. I mean,
That's incredible. If you really think about it, that is incredible pacing.
Yeah, and the position on the road as well, just to remind you, they have to stay within those dotted orange lines, or certainly ELIUD does as well. We've got the laser, the green laser, which is giving them the exact pace, and they've been bang on the money. And to do all of that whilst running in excess of 13 miles an hour for as long as they've been running is truly sensational.
Yeah, you see, this is the work you see that the whole team have done. So they've been right on pace all the way through, but they've had this system which they've adhered to, you know, the lasers and the formation, and it's worked a treat.
Wherever you're watching the world, whatever your time zone, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening or the middle of the night, we hope you're enjoying. We're on the verge of history here, folks. We cannot overstate this. And Valentin Trau, the athlete manager, is there still on his bicycle. We've got Hugh Jones just and smiling as
smiling.
well.
Yes.
Hugh Jones there, who's a former London Marathon winner and the for marathons all over the world. He's also on his bicycle there enjoying the ride.
I think people think this is going to happen now. You can see from the support team, there's still a little bit of nervousness on Valentin's face, but you can see from the support team that they think this is going to happen.
Well, let's hear from one of the fantastic pacemakers who've done their job. Patrick Tiernan was part of the last team that were out, and he's been speaking to Crystal.
Patrick, we are on the threshold.
Yeah, I mean, it's unreal. I mean, he's on pace and he's killing it, so we're all rooting for him here.
What does the no human is limited motto of this whole challenge mean to you?
I mean, he's a human who lives by that motto. I mean, 5 years ago, the sub 2 hour marathon wasn't even considered possible, and now you've got a guy who's out here and he's cruising around looking like he's not even breathing doing it. So, you know, the motto is perfectly suited for this event. You know, it's something that we all 40 of us want to try and strive for once we get out of here.
He's going to do it.
Yeah. Well, knock on wood, but yeah, no, he's looking great. I mean, he's cruising through it. So, yeah.
Thanks for chatting to us, Patrick. Let's keep our eyes set.
Patrick Tiernan, and we've got on the finish line here, we've got people who've climbed into trees. We've got one or two people who are standing on top of the portaloos, the portable toilets, would you believe it? Everybody is craning their necks. Everybody wants the best possible view here on the Hauptallee. We're standing by for major sporting history here, and Ed, we're into the last minutes to bring him home.
Well, Well, I'm starting to feel like those men in bowler hats who watch Roger Bannister, they had that privilege of watching that great moment at Iffley Road, and if everything goes well for the next 10 minutes, and I'm touching some wood here, I think this looks now like it's going to happen. You'd have to drop quite a lot of pace over these few Ks to lose it from here. It can happen. But you can see there's more relaxation on the faces of the people around ELIUD, and you can see on his face he's still looking pretty relaxed. I mean, I'm sure he's hurting, but he looks quite good.
Yeah, I'm sure he's realizing he has 9 minutes of running, and you tell yourself, I can do anything for 9 minutes. Right in front. Of us, we are watching as all the Pacers gather on the other side of the road to cheer on ELIUD, and I believe there'll be hopefully something to celebrate here soon.
Julian Wanders has, sensibly put on a huge puffer jacket because he's freezing cold. They're all jumping around, they're taking selfies. The whole team are now assembling because they think it's going to happen.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but my heart, I can feel it pounding in my shirt this morning, and we are just sitting here watching and in anticipation, licking our lips here. 1:50 on the clock, and we have, exactly 9 minutes to bring him home. What an opportunity here. And these final pacemakers with Bernard Lagat, I think it's so fitting that Bernard Lagat is the team captain for this final leg.
Yeah, from the same area where ELIUD grew up, friends forever, was a part of the last attempt. The camaraderie on that last attempt was massive, even though, he just missed the 2 hours. I think it's a gorgeous thing that Bernard Lagat's in this final group.
Well, 40 kilometres will be the last major K kilometre to reach the last landmark, and that will be 1:53:44 is the target. And let's just remind ourselves that actually by this stage in Monza he was already starting to struggle, and he was already he already knew that he was not going to achieve what he wanted to achieve.
He's in much better shape today. You can tell physically, you can just tell in the cadence of his running, you can tell by the support staff and a few smiles that are breaking through. I feel like the Pacers feel like they know it's going to happen. He's in a much better place today than he was in Monza 2 years ago.
We were at 10 seconds inside. We've just dipped to 9. I don't want to worry you folks at home, but we just need to keep an eye on that clock because we are ticking ever closer. But the cadence looks good, doesn't it? The shoulders look relaxed.
Yeah, but you see the thumbs have gone in. He's not feeling as good. He hasn't got very far to go. I mean, he has every right not to feel good. I wouldn't feel good. But he still looks amazing, all things considering. And in Monza, when it started to drift, he couldn't pull it back, and who could? Once those splits start to drift, you're finished.
It's almost like you have a rope tied to these Pacers, and once that rope is broken, it is so hard to get back on the path. And the fact is, he's not allowing the rope to swing too far off of his Pacers. So the rope is not broken. He's attached to this pack, and he's going to just enjoy the ride to the finish.
Communication still taking place between Valentin on the left of picture there on the bicycle. He's giving instructions. Out. We just saw ELIUD just lift his shirt momentarily just to wipe his nose. He needs to make sure everything is absolutely on point. let's just enjoy these pictures. I think Ed has said, let's just enjoy history unfolding here before our very eyes. Well, we've had 7 successive 250s, 2 minutes 50 for a kilometre. And anybody who's thinking about going out for their Saturday run, Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, maybe even doing a park run of 5 kilometres, well, just watch and learn. This is the master at work here. Just over 2 kilometres to go.
This is something that everyone can understand. It's a neat number. It's this unbroken barrier. You know, many times when you watch a race, oh, look at those splits. They're so even. Many times when you watch a race, it's not immediately obvious what's happening. In this, you know what's happening. This guy has to run under 2 hours, and it looks like he's bang on track to do that.
Elliot just took his last swig of a water bottle, and notice he didn't really drink much, but there's this, it's been proven in science that just swishing the fluids around in your mouth gives you a surge of energy, and as if like you're just consuming much. But he didn't really drink that much, but that was his last water bottle, I assume.
Well, they are comfortably on the last lap here, the last loop of this 9.6 kilometre loop, and he's smiling again. Now, people can smile for different reasons, mostly because they're happy. We've said that Eliud often smiles when it's really hurting. At what point does that smile, Shalane, become a realization that he's going to do this?
I would only assume is when the finish line is in sight. That's the only reason to smile, because the marathon is an unknown beast, and you never know. You can never get too confident. So even though he may be feeling good or not so good, you can never swing an emotion too strongly either way. But usually the smiling right now, I think, is because he's hurting, but hopefully there'll be a mixed smile of pain and pleasure at the finish.
Just over 4 minutes to go, and the pacemakers we are expecting to peel off and let him have the Hauptallee to himself to enjoy the moment, an historic moment as we click ever closer to the magic figure of 1:59.
You know, parts of this which are, not official in terms of the pacemakers, whatever, it's not a race. But who thought you'd see someone run sub-2 in 2019? It is beyond the imagination.
When the conversation first started for the sub-2 effort, I said, no way in my lifetime will I witness the sub-2 hour marathon. I truly did not believe I would be able to witness something.
The pace car will be wheeling away at 41 kilometres, and then it'll be down to the pacemakers themselves to bring Eliud home, and all being well, they will then peel off as well and leave Eliud to run home the final few hundred metres. 1.2 kilometres to go. He is almost there. He has one hand here in Vienna. There's Grace, his wife, looking on. She's never seen him race before in the flesh, remember. What a moment for her. What a moment for the children. The pace car is gone. We've lost the laser. It's now all down to Eliud and the pacemaker.
The gloves are off.
He's getting quicker.
He's racing right now. This is racing.
Racing. Shalane knows what this feels like through the streets of Central Park in New York, whether it's in Berlin or London. But today is all about Vienna. Today is all about ELIUD KIPCHOGE. We're down to the last couple of minutes to bring him home. Ed, some final thoughts from you.
I'm overjoyed that particularly this man has got to do this. It's not just the barrier being broken. Person's head for so long, and it's so gratifying to watch him achieve that.
He's almost there. He can see the finish line. That's the view from ELIUD KIPCHOGE. You can see the finish line where we are looming into view. 1:57 and approaching 1:58. I think we can say with some certainty
there
now
he's going to do it.
He's going to do it. He's
right
going.
there. Just tell him to move away.
Come on, he says. Come on, this is it. Shalane, a final
This
thought
is
from you.
incredible. Eliud's performance is such a gift to the world. His running is a gift to all of us. I feel so blessed to be here today. I hope everyone can hear me smiling through this microphone right now. I cannot stop smiling.
500 meters to go. He has the Hautale to himself. All the pacemakers have let him go. As Ed said, he is sprinting into the history books here. They're cheering him on. 400 meters to go. Let's bring him home. This is history unfolding on the streets of Vienna this morning. It's a Saturday run like we've never seen before. Listen to the noise. The crowd getting right behind him. Goodness me, 300 meters to go. He can see the finish line here. Neil Armstrong we had on the moon in 1969. We had Roger Bannister, the 4-minute mile 65 years ago. Edmund
Come on!
Hillary, the first man to climb Everest in 1953. We have 1 minute to go. ELIUD KIPCHOGE is on his way here. This humble farmer who used to run 2 miles to school every day and back.
Come on.
He used to go to the nearest town on his bike to sell milk at the local market. And now, through hard work and discipline, he's pointing. Come on, he says. ELIUD KIPCHOGE has the hand of history on his shoulder. He has less than 200 meters to go. ELIUD KIPCHOGE, let's keep an eye on the clock. Into the final 20 seconds. ELIUD KIPCHOGE. Whoa! On his shoulder. 140. The unofficial time.
There's his wife.
ELIUD KIPCHOGE storms into the history books in Vienna. 1:59:40, the unofficial time. The first man to run a marathon in under 2 hours. One final lung-busting stride for Kipchoge. One giant leap for human endeavour. And you know, Kipchoge was right. No human is limited. And now he can celebrate. He has done it. And to Roger Bannister, Neil Armstrong, Edmund Hillary, waking up at the name of ELIUD KIPCHOGE.
I'm so proud to be a right now.
I would like to just thank Elliot for sharing his gift with the world, with us today in the City of Dreams. He created an absolute masterpiece that will never be forgotten.
Ed,
That was
Thank you to everyone who joined us at NDIZI TV. Thank you for the new subscribers that we've gotten. Na asante sana ELIUD KIPCHOGE for giving us this awesome victory as a country, as a continent, and as a human race. Tunakupenda sana. So proud right now. Come on. My Wi-Fi is misbehaving. Yeah. My heart is pounding in my chest like crazy. Yes, that's ELIUD. Kenyan flag higher forever. Damn. Thank you, bro. Thank you, sana. Asante sana. Asante sana, ELIUD Maze. Salute sana.
you can see the unofficial time. We may take a minute or two to make that the official time, but 1:59:40.2 is the unofficial time. Comfortably inside 2 hours. And the Olympic champion, the world record.
Woo.
Record holder, the greatest marathon runner the world has ever seen, is now in the history books. And they are going berserk right in front of our commentary position here.
We can just see his physio, his long-term physio.
Crying, wiping tears away.
He is a tough guy who hurts people for a living. He puts his thumbs deep in their muscles and he is weeping in front of our commentary box.
I want
There
to
is
give
Grace,
everyone a
there
hug.
is his wife. What on earth must she be thinking? You choose a race to go and watch your husband race for the first time. This is not a bad
It's a
point.
good one. It's a good one.
Yes.
It's a good one.
I wonder what his kids are going to say later today. Oh, Dad, it was okay. It was pretty good.
We see all the Kenyan flags here. This is such a big moment for Kenya.
Sure, they know all the details. They've got all of the information going forwards because Eliud Kipchoge will no doubt have another marathon to run. And he hugs team members of INEOS. He has the flag, the Kenyan flag, aloft. He has the flag, the Kenyan flag aloft and hugs more team members. Fran Miller there. An absolutely wonderful scene. Radzi's going to get his microphone in under his nose, I'm sure, any moment now, and we'll hear the thoughts of Eliud Kipchoge. He's a quiet man, he doesn't say a lot, but when he does, it is thoughtful, it's considered. He's such an intelligent figure, a real thinker of running, and there he is now with Radzi.